hot today. Hey everybody, my name is Jay Matthew, and I'm here talking about things that I want to talk about. So for me, college is about to start in about 2 days, and I was thinking to myself, what do I gotta do to prepare, what I do to gotta get ready. Some colleges already started, some haven't. I haven't started yet. I'm gonna start in a couple days. I was thinking I would share some tips to help you with the first week of school. One tip I can share is that it's gonna be crowded. First day of school, it's probably the most crowded you'll ever see it. Even that first week of school will be really crowded. So you wanna get to school early, you wanna find parking, especially if you drive. You want to be able to get there so that way you don't have to worry about parking and then rushing into your class. Which goes into my next tip. You want to go early, not just for parking, but also so you can find your classroom. Because if you haven't been on the campus before, how are you supposed to know what classroom DD456780 is versus DD45678032, All these huge campuses, so many rooms, so many buildings, how are you supposed to know? That's why if you go early, you'll know where the room is. Find the room where it is and everything will be okay. Now, personally, when I try finding rooms, I gotta look at that map. I try to ask people, but the thing with asking other people is that they're in a rush too. It's really good to come early so that you can find your room. And that way you have less things to be stressed out about. Now let's say you're finally in the classroom and you're like, alright, I'm in the class. And it's gonna be just like high school, first day you don't do anything. Wrong. Most professors on the first day of school, they actually start lecturing, like right away. They talk about syllabus, which is what the rules for class is, and then they lecture about anatomy, physiology, math, English, science, whatever. They start. Unlike in high school where your first day is more about getting to know your classmates, know your teacher, and in college they don't care about that. They don't care about that unless you're taking like a life class about being, love and knowing each other and being happy. Most classes are all about hey, you need to know this information and I'm gonna start from the very first day. So be prepared. Have your books ahead of time. A lot of colleges, if you look online, on their website, on the bookstore page, email the teacher when you signed up for a class and you got it registered. You can actually email them, hey, what book should I get? What edition should I get? Getting your supplies ready is very important. Now, a tip on books is usually you can get the lower editions because books are very, very, very expensive. So much money. Books are very expensive, and you want to be able to save money in college because classes are expensive. No matter where you go, university or junior college, classes are expensive. Of course, university is a little more expensive, but you spend money nonetheless. You want to try and get the lowest edition you can because it's cheaper, but you can't get the lowest edition to a point where that information that your professor wants isn't even in the book. Email your professor saying, "Oh, can I get this edition? Is that okay? Can I get a lower edition?" That's the safest bet you can do. Another thing you can do is you can risk it. Just get the lower edition, even if your professor doesn't want you to. Just risk it because it works. It works a lot. Usually the edition right before, even the one right before that one, if you're on like the 14th edition, you don't want to get like the first edition. Getting the latest edition also works too. Just what kind of professor they are, just how you want to study in class, Another tip, this is mainly for if you're trying to add the class. If you don't know what adding the class is, for me when I first started college, I had no idea what adding a class was. I just signed up online, got the classes that were available, and go in. There's two things that could happen if a class gets full, but you still want to try and get that class. First thing is waitlisting. Waitlisting means that you put yourself on a list of people. Let's say this class is 40 people, and there's 10 people that still want to join. So you guys would be in a list on the first day of school. If the teacher's like, oh, hey, these people haven't showed up, I'm just gonna drop them. And he puts the people on the wait list and puts them on in the class. That's what waitlisting is. Now let's say you didn't do waitlisting, you didn't get the class. There's this thing called adding the class, or just adding. What happens there is that you actually just go into the class, you say, hey, I want to add the class. If there's enough spots past actually registered students, and you go past the waitlist of students, and then the added students are left. If there's a spots for the added students, then you get added into class and they give you an add code. You want that last add code, so they give you an add code, especially if it's a class you really, really need. For the first semester of your very, very first semester, I'm assuming that you won't really need that class right away, because don't forget, you can always take it next semester. But if you really want that class, it's like there's one add code, but there's 2 people left, and you're trying to add, and you're all like, you gotta get to that professor fast. You gotta kiss up to the professor. That's why you want to go early, especially if you're adding. It doesn't work all the time, but it can help you get the class that you're trying to add. You just gotta do it. Just gotta do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. Make friends in your classes, get people's numbers. Last tip I can probably give you, just enjoy it. It's college life. You're out of high school, you're more independent now. Enjoy it. Take time, look around, try different classes, try new things, go eat out. This is my tips for the first week. First day is very very hectic, and just know when, especially for adding class, that's my big tip, is really about adding classes, that you can add throughout the whole week until a certain date to when you can no longer add classes. So try your best, good luck, and I'll catch you on the... Hey guys, so that was my first vlog. Hopefully you liked it, and hopefully you didn't get hopefully you didn't get distracted by this big pimple on my nose. And well, what can I say? Thank you for watching. Tell me if tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, and I'll keep the videos coming. Alright, peace. Later. I need something.